What's up, YouTube? It's pretty chilly now, so that's why I got the Deeds of Flesh hoodie on. This is going to be a follow-up to the last video. So last video was talking about how to spot bootlegs. By no means was it saying bootlegs are bad. That wasn't the point of the video. The point of the video was to help collectors who actually care about getting originals, you know, how to look for stuff. So this follow-up video, I just thought I'd make a video on like the favorite bootleg records that I own in my collection. So without further ado, let's start showing them. Number one, this sweet Suffocation 7-inch of the Reincarnated demo. One of the best death metal demos of all time. You all know that. Just an insanely good demo. And you got this nice artwork design here. You got the credits on the back. And then very nicely done on the inside is a tasteful reiteration of the original cassette tape artwork that was used on the original cassette, and this edition is limited to 150. I don't think they'll be making any more of these, so hopefully you guys picked up these while you had a chance, because they're pretty much gone, like, and I think it's really cool to have this Suffocation demo on 7-inch, because like I said, it's one of the best death metal demos of all time, and having it on 7-inch is super fucking cool. So hopefully you guys got that one. Sorry, just struggling with this a little bit. All right, next up, this one is super sick, and it's a accurate replica of Burzum Ivis Lyset Tor Os, or however you pronounce it correctly. This has always been one of my favorite black metal albums. Anybody who's close to me knows that I really love the first 4 Burzum albums. I think they get shit on too much just because it's popular in black metal. And I think the music on here is fucking amazing, you know? So this is a really cool reissue because, as you know, Back on Black does a lot of the reissues, and they're fine. I mean, I own those too, but this is such a killer, you know, LP to have the original coloring and the original layouts, and you know, you got this sweet gatefold here, just like the original LP. Looks so nice. Comes with some goodies on the inside. I don't feel like I you know what, now that I think about it, I will show you, because it's pretty damn cool, the stuff that you get with this version. So don't get offended. This isn't really that offensive, but you get this little sheet here talking about the new album, which it's not new anymore, obviously. And you get this picture right here, the Supreme Nordic art. And then what else you get here? You also get this pretty cool merch sheet right here, OG looking merch sheet, because dude, I'm not fucking buying an original Burzum album, like, no thanks. These things, you know, anything that was on Misanthropy or Death Like Silence is just fucking, you know, out of the world to get your hands on. So like I said, no thanks. Struggling to get that last thing out. And then you get this other merch flyer right here with another picture. Pretty cool in my opinion, if you ask me. I like it. I like having this stuff. This is like cool stuff to own in my opinion. All stuff that a collector should really like to get their hands on. And then as far as the LP, you get this pretty killer LP right here. And it's kind of close to the original, not exactly, but you get like a marble white record. So it's keeping it somewhat close, got the same labels as the OG, but the OG had some pink in there and more marbling, but you know, this is probably the best version that you could get outside of getting the actual original, which, like I already said, that ship will not ever sail for me, because holy shit. Anyway, I'm not even gonna bother putting all that back in right now. I won't torture you guys. Anyway, next one I want to show, another one of the best death metal demos of all time. Obviously, Morbid Angel's Thy Kingdom Come. This was on Reek of Death Records. Another one that, this one was limited to 300, sold out really fast. Another one that's just a must-have. You know, like, this is such an insanely good demo, and it's really, this is just a clean-ass picture disc. I mean, probably the best way you could own this, period, I think. Like, just look at this thing, man. This is a beautiful picture disc. You get that nice photo right there, and then all the bandmates right here. And this is just killer. Just absolutely killer. This is before you had Pete Sandoval too. It's absolutely killer. Really, like, couldn't miss grabbing that when I saw it. So that's just, this might be my #1 favorite bootleg in the collection, matter of fact. It's just a thing to behold. It's like, it's honestly like more savage and brutal than anything else Morbid Angel's ever done, in my opinion. This is just raw, unadulterated, just brutality. So early on too, you know, like, just unbelievable. Next, we're going black metal again, and this is another one. I'm pretty sure this was done by the same people who did the Burzum one, but I could be wrong. This one is really nice. Obviously, Dead's Band, Morbid, December Moon. Very, very cool. Very nice print. Like, these guys do it right, man. And nice back. You get a cool insert in there, and then pretty damn nice LP too, if I do say so myself. I'll just show it there, not take it all out, but nice blue, very pretty royal blue. Matches the album cover, you know. I know some people think it's goofy to have all these colors and stuff. I get that, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. Like, if you're buying albums, like, if it's really just for the music, I mean, you don't need to buy vinyl for that. You could just buy CDs, or, you know, you can even get it for free now on YouTube. It's like, you don't need to own this stuff. It's really for if you're super passionate, you know, super passionate about it, and you just it's like, if you're super passionate about it and you really need to own it, it's cool to have like all that artwork and the colored LPs and all that stuff, you know. It's not bad. Not a bad touch, in my opinion. I don't think it's all that goofy, you know. Oops. Anyway, next up, gonna be a really cool one, also by Reek of Death. And this is Entombed with Crawl, the Crawl EP. This is such a killer EP, and you got just a whole different kind of style and take on these Entombed songs. I like this, honestly, I would take this EP over Clandestine. I'm not like the biggest Clandestine fan, but get a nice hype sticker, really good print, really cool EP, really cool to have that one. All right. Actually, I take back what I said about the Morbid Angel one. This one is probably my favorite, and I don't know what label did this one, actually. I think this was just a fan club bootleg, but this is the demos of Spider's Lullaby. And man, these demos are good. These are so sick. The Spider's Lullaby has always been one of my favorite King Diamond albums. Very underrated. People, I mean, Abigail, sure, that's the best. The Eye is amazing. Especially everything from 86 to 89 gets really appreciated. The Eye a little bit less, although the Eye is fucking amazing. But like all the 90s stuff, man, it's like that shit is some of the best heavy metal of all time, you know? And it's amazing. Some days I prefer it even more than the 80s stuff. And you get an awesome picture of King here. Just an all-around must. Yeah, just incredible. Awesome artwork to have. And to have the Spider's Lullaby demo as a standalone release is very cool. Just love having this. I think this one's also limited to 300 diamond bangers. That's cool. Man, all this limited shit. It's hard to get records, I swear. I understand if people are pissed off that they don't get a record, honestly. Like, people say like, oh, you should have jumped on it. It's like, dude, people listen to so many albums. You're not just going to be waiting for one album. Like, that whole mentality is so fucking stupid, honestly. I would never listen to people who talk like that. Anyway, next one, Disgorge with Demo Impalement. Dude, this has the Cognitive Lust of Mutilation demo and then the 95 demo. This is just an awesome compilation to have on vinyl, because I don't have the cassettes. I can't find the original cassettes. Sometimes I like to do that, but sometimes they're just not available, and I don't want to wait. And the artwork here is sick. You get the original cassette artwork on the back, man. I mean, what is not to love about it? And then you get this sweet color here. I mean, these are still available, so I would definitely get on getting one of these while you still can, because I think you'll be sorry you didn't get one, you know, and you'll regret it, because these are, again, some of the best death metal demos of all time. I love Disgorge. Everything that Disgorge ever done, I deem pretty essential. You know, so I would get those demos. Those demos are sick. And last but not least, I have more than this, but I'm not gonna just keep going. I'm just showing you the favorites. Satyricon with Dark Medieval Times. This is a hell of a record, and something that's cool. You can find an official version of this pretty easily, of course, but do you really want that reissue artwork? I don't know. It's not as cool as the original artwork, and you get the original band photos, just a black LP, so I won't show it. And then you get a cool insert and a poster of the back. Just really cool. And you can't get an original album cover version of this officially unless you get the original. So that's the way to go for me. And again, just like the Burzum stuff, too expensive in my opinion. Records just get too crazy for me, where it's like I can't justify it. You know, the most I've ever spent on a record is probably like almost 200, but over that, man, I'm not interested anymore. It's at the end of the day, it's passion, and it's amazing, but it's cardboard and plastic. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the bootleg, some of the bootleg stuff. I think this is a cool follow-up. Anyway, I will see you on the next video. I think I'll do a special video next one, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching this one, and let me know what you think about these bootlegs in the comments.